A lot of women, we hold on to things because, yes, he is 80%. But if I leave him, what if I go and I get 70?
Barbara.
What is up and welcome to it. You are tuned into season 2 of That's Funny, a podcast dedicated to learning, unlearning, and becoming with me, Bax, as your host. This month we're dedicating all our lovely content to the women of the world. I don't know what I was gonna say, but happy Women's Month to all my lovely ladies watching this. And if you're a brother, I want to encourage you to share this video with someone who you think might enjoy this content. This week we're chatting all things navigating your 20s, from trust issues and setting boundaries in relationships, all the way up until the scarcity mentality that we tend to face as single girls when we're reaching the end part of our 20s. So I really hope that you do enjoy this 10-minute conversation. Remember that this is only a portion of the full conversation, and so if you want a full view of the conversation, you can catch it for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Otherwise, join the channel memberships, become an online bestie where you can actually watch the thing on YouTube without any ads, without any disturbances. But I'm gonna love and leave you. Enjoy the podcast episode. Cheers. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to yet another episode of That's Funny. Today, I've got some fabulous women on the podcast, and they're gonna introduce themselves because I think that people do better justice to themselves than if I do, because then I'll just overthink. So,
The queen of overthinking.
yeah, literally.
Truly and honestly. Go for it.
Okay, hi guys, it's me, your girl B, Bokang from the B word.
Your girl B.
Listen,
You want us
the
to get
B in. Hey, my sister, we love you, but
The original babe.
That's funny.
The new
actually,
age.
well, she was before me.
She's the new age.
she-
She was
born
literally
before.
You are
your
the-
girl B. That was her
Oh,
tagline.
that's your girl.
Yeah, it's your girl B. That was her thing.
Welcome to Live App. We love you.
Exactly.
Yeah, anyways, I'm Bokang, YouTuber, love of your life, as you will discover.
Oh.
Yeah, content girl, the girl from the B word. I think I already said that.
Hi, my name is Dile. Thank you guys for having me on the podcast. I'm just a simple girl from Carefree, where we do
Simple,
conversations, we do food, and we do laughter. I'm not happy to be on That's Funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
funny.
So, to get us into the spirit of the conversation, obviously by the title of this episode, you already know what we're getting into. But I thought it'd be nice for us to have a little icebreaker, just so we can be comfortable with each other,
Okay.
feel each other,
Yeah.
each other.
'Cause I don't know you guys.
So we're gonna play a quick game of Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
I hope you know
Lovely.
how this gets, but we don't have anything to like.
Yeah,
we
so
can't
we
even-
can't do
we
fingers.
can't even do fingers because the podcast people won't hear us.
Okay, what do you say? I have.
Okay, that's good. That's
Okay.
good. So, never have I ever humiliated myself on a date.
Oh, every date.
Every date. Don't say that.
I want to see how you handle me.
That's
So what did
crazy.
you
So
do?
you intentionally
No,
test
I
it.
don't intentionally do it, but I know that I'm going to say something very embarrassing or do something very embarrassing.
Yeah, and if
Mostly
they can
say-
vibe with it.
Yeah, how you make me feel if you make me feel judged, you're not getting a second date.
Okay.
Because
I'm
that's very
very-
Can I have an example? Because humiliate is quite the word.
I don't say maybe I feel like it's humiliating,
Yeah.
but maybe I'd say it's something small. So I'd say something wrong or because I'm always talking and I'm always thinking I'm funny. So some jokes don't land, and then there's humiliating.
Oh,
You're supposed
yeah,
to get that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've humiliated myself on a date.
Prim and proper.
Just in general. No, just in life, that's where it's humiliating. But on a date, can somebody ask me on a date? That's the question.
Wow.
Perhaps if that happens, I'll get the chance.
Nah.
As for now, I'm
But the
clean,
advertiser myself.
clean record.
I love it. And you know this channel is 94% women.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, girls,
So there's
call your brothers.
It's a high number.
It's 94, right? I was shocked when I found out too. I was like,
Love that.
94%.
The ladies love
women?
it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I love that also.
I'm
I just
always
like
60-40.
really on Instagram it's
Everything.
like that. There are a whole lot more men on my Instagram. I can only imagine. Say something. Oh my god. Say something. But yeah, that's kind of how it works.
That's vibes.
Right. Which stage of the 20s are you in? Are you in the during? Are you in the middle?
the beginning, the end.
The end is
Guys,
I feel like your end is near.
No, she's in the middle.
I'm about to go out, guys. But you can guess, I'd love if you just saw me.
If I saw you now, I
Yeah.
swear you just got here. Not just got here. Let me
I
not
just
lie.
Like 23.
But let's 23. Like you just starting. You just the middle 24. Yeah, that's.
Because I'm like, no, man.
I was shocked.
I feel like all the girls is like,
I was so shocked. I said,
You're like, what?
I'm gonna confess.
I was like,
Guys, please comment. I just want to see in the comments.
And then you
how
must
old
also
do you think
comment
we all
mine.
are.
Yeah.
Before you, well, back to they already
Yeah,
know.
they already know I'm
But
22.
Me and Gil, how old do you guys think we are at this point? Your time to comment. Okay, you've already typed. I mean, come
Yeah,
on, give you
please
enough time. The big reveal.
no, I just got here. Very much in the beginning. Very much in the the beginning.
How old
She
are you?
just
My
opened
sister's
the door.
confessed.
At the moment, 21. Yeah.
21 years old.
Just got
Guys, I apparently look 24. I'm actually 27.
Yeah, ne?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Now tell the truth now. Shame the devil.
No, honestly, it doesn't
crazy.
make
Like,
sense
you're-
in my mind.
you serious, like
You,
you're
you
an
know my mother
adult.
had a child at your
You
age.
see? No, listen, my
My
mom.
mom had her first child at 22.
Hey, mom.
Oh,
My
wow.
brother made me aware of this because I think there was a day we were just talking in the house and mom was like, I got married at 21. And then we all paused and looked
Wow.
at me. And then I was like, am I ready for marriage?
I can't even hold a man for longer than 3 months. And that's because I don't want to. Not even because I don't want to. I could not even imagine it.
So what do you think? What have you learned in your 20s about men and relationships or just relationships in general? Because, yeah.
Go for it,
Age before
Jeffrey.
I'm playing.
Oh my gosh. I think this probably spans across your 20s in general, not just relationships. But one thing I've definitely learned is that there's no timeline. Like we just said, mom got married 22, already had a kid at whatever.
27,
it's
yeah.
completely up to you. So whether you are now on your 5th engagement and you're like, oh my God, oh my gosh, the clock is ticking. There is no clock. Okay, the clock is up to you. Whether you're like, oh, I need to now get married, or you're like, oh my gosh, I am pushing 30 and I've not even kissed a boy.
I will.
Listen,
definitely. I think I would say that men are very
I'm afraid.
they're an interesting breed, number one. In the most way. Respectful, just a way. I wish I knew that because then I wouldn't have put too much effort, but I wouldn't have been like a try hard in the beginning. Because there was really no need. I just had to genuinely just be, and then see the reactions with just being. Yeah.
Can I add to that or something related to that? Something I am currently learning, and it's so hard. I'm really sitting in my role as the elder 20 in the group. But what I've learned over the years is I think as we grow older, as life, comes at you, and maybe life looks a little bit different to what you thought it would be.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a urgency and a fear that you operate in. And that sometimes makes you make decisions in terms of relationships, whatever, that you wouldn't necessarily, or that don't ring true to you. And what I found for myself at a certain point is that I really had a scarcity mindset, especially when it came to men.
I was
as well.
actually going to ask you because I'm like, the closer you get to 30, doesn't it get harder to date and harder to...
When you have that thing,
Yeah.
that's definitely the case. And especially if you are in a relationship or it doesn't work out, or you meet someone that ticks all the boxes and it doesn't work out, you kind of get fearful. And you're like, oh my gosh, I actually need to find anyone at this point.
Yeah.
And there's this quote that I don't know where it came, whether it was TikTok, whether it was Google, but there's this idea that if there's one, there's 100.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm like, if I met this guy and he's got everything amazing, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Then instead of being scared or just hoping and waiting and praying holding on to that or just getting whatever I can get.
Yeah.
If I can meet that one person out of the 7 billion of the world, there's at least 100 people
100 of
just
them.
as
I love
good
that.
in its own. And it just allows you to walk in life more freely, more open,
yes.
and with an abundance mindset and less
yes.
fear. So that's definitely the kind of that's the lesson in relationships and in life, like even in jobs.
It reminds me of Gil's quote of
Yeah.
you mustn't go shopping when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't go shopping when you're
Literally.
hungry.
Yeah, I learned
Literally.
that actually. One of the things I also learned, because I was talking to my father about this, and he was saying that a lot of women, we hold on to things because yes, he is 80%, but if I leave him, what if I go in and get 70?
You know?
So I'm literally echoing what you
And
say.
I think that's how people who are in long-term relationships that are not working out kind of think. It's like,
Get
yo, but
trapped.
I've built with this person for 7 years. I'm 26. If I leave him, will I find someone
That's literally it.
Macabre.
Imagine being with someone for like so long.
But that's
7
the thing,
plus
it's
years.
real though. And how do you get over that? Like,
Shout out to you for making it up until this point of the video. Remember that this is only 10 minutes of an hour-long conversation. And so if you would love to zibble and zabble in the entire conversation, you can go over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts and watch the full or listen to the full episode for free. Otherwise, join our online bestie circle for the full podcast episodes right here on YouTube, which not only gives you access to the That's Funny podcast full episodes, but a lot of other perks like early access to videos, special stickers next to your name. Okay. And special stickers that you can use right here in the comment section. But I'm gonna love and leave you, so until next time, cheers.
but actually, wait, before we go, because I feel like there might be someone who thinks like me. I didn't know. And I found out this year, guys, don't judge me, ne?
Can't promise that, but it is the same space.
Continually judging.
I found out this year that if I say yes to a date, that doesn't mean I'm obligated to date you. I didn't know.
What do you mean you found that out this year, Bax?